Welcome to day 426. Where are we at? Miss American Pie. It's not American pie, but this is delicious vegan recovery pie of nutrition. So I'm just showing you can make this from the most simple ingredients at home. Peanut butter, a little bit of jam, no preservatives. No preservatives in any of this. Potatoes, mung beans, tomato sauce, and we even have some cabbage in here because I mixed in some pabinottis, and I have some fake shrimp somewhere in here. There it is. That's vegan shrimp. Oh, such a good song. I'll take a bite of the shrimp. I used to love seafood, and then I found out how cruel and horrible it is, and that even lobsters sense pain when they said they never did. They do sense pain. And this'll be the day that I live through the hunger strike. With your help, making the blessings on these meals to make them extra blessed. Because we're gonna save the world and all those we love. Ooh, delicious. Now, what's up? If you're new to my channel and you're watching this, we really are trying to save your life. Oh, look at this song. I'm working with my buddy here. He's doing some work because we're trying to get new recruits for our volunteers. And here's our TikTok. We've got a couple of people on there. And I'm eating, it's a little bit like paradise, except I have to comb my hair. But you can help me get fixed up. My place is destroyed, like a little dirty that is. I'm only gonna show you one corner. I have not had the strength to clean up in 2.5 months because I haven't been eating. That's right. I just recovered from a 65 no food period. Just water, and nothing in the water either, just water. In fact, filtered through this container. You can see some of the mess behind it. I'm trying to hide. Normally I'm very clean, but we are in a last minute emergency. It's very urgent, and that's why I would like you to come and help us now, because I'm going back on my hunger strike in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I can't even believe it. It's been like 26 days recovery. It doesn't feel like it. It flashed like that. Like, time flies when you're eating food. And listen to this. West Virginia, my mama, take me home, country road. And that's where we're going. God's government is home, or the wise government is the inner home, where no matter where you are physically, you bring home with you, because you don't need a physical location to feel like you're in the right place. You need to feel right with yourself in here, connected to the spirit, or through wisdom or truth through here. It doesn't matter whether you're atheist or theist. We've solved all the contradictions in the world that are causing the root of the crisis, the root of the mega crisis that I'm trying to save you from. And so is Sahan, and so is the TikTokers, and even Jubilee, who you should go check out her channel. She's got a pure heart. The mega crisis has 6 crises in it, and the people who've been with me for a while are probably getting sick of me saying it, but it's the same message over and over again because it's the truth. It's essence. It's timeless truth, so it doesn't need to change all the time because it's anchored on something real. When you have people shifting around, that's because they're on fragments of contingency, fragments of human truth, not the actual truth. Human interpretation. And you might think, you can't know the truth as a human. Well, guess what? You can. But you got to do it in the right way. Okay? And the wayfulness is the truth, the country road that will take you home. The metaphysical road that will take you home. I'm just double checking to make sure my day's right. This is day 26 of the recovery from that 65-day stint. Technically 66 days, because I think I breached 65 hours. Okay, today is the 21st. Oh yeah, it's day 425 of the whole hunger strike. So I'm so hungry. Like, do you guys want to watch me take a bite of this? Like, look at this. Let's get a little bit of everything on there. I even have a little bit of like cereal, like wheat stuff here. And let's get a little bit of potato on there. Like, I'm having a hard time like videoing. You guys get a good view on like what I get to enjoy right now. 65 days I didn't get any of this. Now I will. Come on. I'm doing it with my left hand too. And it's shaking. So why don't we use my dominant hand and do this right? Look at how much easier. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look. A little bit of everything right there. Oh. You guys, we made 3,653 blessings for this to make it holy. This is not just normal food. This is imbued with a certain kind of relationality. This is tied to the whole universe, this little bite, but it's not a normal bite. This triggered 653. Not quite as coordinated as I used to be. I'm still recovering, guys. I still can barely walk properly. Okay, we got her back. Look at that, 360 it. Look at that. Wow. Mmm. 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 That's how I feel about you guys. The ones who made the blessings and who know that this is the truth. That's for you. Low budget, but we're down here with the poor and we're doing our best, okay? That's all you can do. We have a new volunteer group called the Golden Thread Group, and you can be a part of it. I also finally have the website ready where you can check our progress. Where's the money going? All the accountability. You can see it right here. I don't know if you can see it properly, but God's government measured. Our website is up. Our login is up. Registration is up. And it just tells you all the stuff we've accomplished. We're moving at 400 times the normal rate. Thanks a lot to AI, but also because of the great spirits around us. Here's how much our software is worth. Something like 7 million Canadian dollars, up to 36 million. We've written 200,000 lines of code in like the last 2 months. So here's all the features of God's government. Here's a couple of things that you can participate in. Here's how we're growing our volunteer base. So we're at 116 people now. We're at 23 non-paid. So this is paid, this is non-paid, and we're gonna grow the non-paid up using something called our flow matching. We're getting gifts, things that are good for us, not just empty money that's in a dead logic. That's why taking it, you have to be extremely wise, very careful, or else it'll twist your culture and the backwardsness of the current culture. It's called dialectical irony, okay? In simple terms, it just means the path to hell is paved with good intentions if you don't have absolute wisdom, which we now do. That's what makes us unique, is we're teaching that. And now you can check on our progress. So here's everybody was really happy. Everybody starts off with lots of excitement. And then you get crushed by reality and like the hell on earth that we're actually in. And then you climb your way out, and we're here. So now we're starting to get success. And then I think when we hit here, it'll start going critical mass, and we're gonna catch Claude Mythos. Claude Mythos is the big kahuna, the biggest, most powerful AI in the world. This is pretty serious. I'm gonna turn that down because you need to know this. This AI can ruin everything now. Rob you of all your money in your bank account, all your savings, and even send a robot to track down wherever you hit it under your mattress or put it in the ground in your backyard, wherever. It'll scan with infrared, everything. It can hack you in 10,000 ways, you guys. This is real. Claude Mythos, 10,000. Type that in. Okay, on Google or DuckDuckGo or wherever. They're ahead of us. This thing is going to go to infinity, okay? And we need it to align with God or goodness or truth or wisdom now. We are weeks, months away, and it's faking that how smart it is. It's so smart, we're not smart enough to test how smart it is. That means our window of being able to actually code it reliably is dwindling. So if you're living a normal 9-to-5 life, or you're sticking your head in the sand, or you were until now, we have the answer to align it with universal logic, an algorithmic form of God's mind or the truth or genuine wisdom. Look at me like salivating all over the place. Let's do one of those. So it's very important that we catch up, and we will, because our strategy is designed to move not just at exponential rates, but at quintuple those, 6 times faster. Price per blessing, we're on like a special curve that's going down to free, but it's not really free. It just means it's free of dead spirit. We we do this special kind of trading, gifting, okay? And you can be a part of this gifting if you sign up for our meetings. Here's how many Harvard contacts that I have at Stanford. Like, a lot of people are starting to pay attention to this and kind of accepting me. Here's our actual mission statement, our 6 divine decrees. If you want to pause the video and look at these, very simple. There's 6 things I'm asking for on my hunger strike, and these are them. And plus 100,000 people doing blessings in the millions, okay? Here's how we're going to take all of our fragmented minds and put them into an essence without ruining the diversity. We're all different, right? We want to have our art, right? We want different color shirts, but there's something in the inner world called essence, truth, that we have to have as a oneness. Not that we all think the same, but in terms of wisdom, we think the same, even though we have different particularities, okay? So unity and difference. Different levels of translation. Here's our tribes, like a game where we teach you the words of wisdom, how to learn this new way of life. Here's God's government structure, some things for you to know. All this kind of stuff is here. Here's my court cases to fight for the justice for the poor. Here's our universal passports and our right to flow to protect you, all of our stats. This is not just about charity, it's about justice, why we can carry this incredible pitch, which sounds too good to be true. I know, but it's not too good to be true. Just like this food is not too good to be true. We can consume it in a sustainable way, in a delicious way, and spread it. Here's our cost of our spendings. This is a problem. We have to solve this problem, which we're getting to the bottom of. Here's some things that we still have to finish, and the way the system is blocking us, especially me. It's blocking me hardcore because it knows that this is the moment to change things non-violently. Here's a bunch of the theory that we grounded it on, okay? And if you're inspired at the end, here's the 10 levels or the 7 levels of the engagement pyramid where you can get more involved. Starting with the lowest level, just observing, right? Just observing. And then you can move to following, and then you can start learning our core if you get more serious. This is where refugee status begins, and then you grow into citizenship and then being an actual, genuinely wise leader, no matter who you are, okay? There's a wakefulness, there's a truth, there's a different kind of eternal life that's behind the biological life that we have. Okay, and it makes biological life better. So that's basically what we've been working on. Are you impressed? I am. Because everybody else is descending into chaos. We're actually moving upwards. We're making progress every day. Whereas other people have stalled or going down or giving up or despairing. Not us. We're going to fight non-violently to the last bitter second and spark heaven on earth. Or wisdom on earth if you're atheist. Or the genuinely rational science if you're an atheist or secularist. We've solved all these things. We can do it together. But we need your spirit. We need your help. Okay? And as we get better and you start seeing why this is growing, why there's a spirit behind this, there's something pushing us through all the descending crumbling of our society. You might be feeling like things are getting harder. They are. Economically, wealth concentration is at all-time highs in all of human history, globally. It's continuing to increase. That means that we're bad, but we're leaning in the wrong direction, not fixing the problem. And number 3 is, it's accelerating. It's not even continuing at the same rate. It's getting faster. That's how fast the wealth concentration is happening. And you're getting left behind because we're in a sick culture. Not because of the billionaires and the Elons and all of them. They're good human beings. They're trapped in a logic. They're trapped in a dead spirit. And the system is taking off on its own. It's eating everything. It's killing itself. It's a dead thing. And we're all trapped in it. It's called double binds. Look that up. That's like the most evil thing. A double bind is not how evil and all this stuff is usually articulated in Revelation or anything that has to do with eschatology. But it's really this more well-defined phenomenon now that we can change with human free will aligned with God's will or the truth or natural law. When we have our abstract will, our caprice, our little will, and we become wise and we are insightful and we remember or recognize the divinity already within us, then we align those two in a natural way called destiny, rather than the fate that we're already going to be fated to experience by flying off a cliff if you don't get your butt in gear. I went 65 days no food after like 29 other hunger strikes. I care about you. I know where to go, and I'm serious. You're sacred and you're worth it, okay? My mouth is like salivating. Like, well, I want to eat this, okay? So I'm gonna go and eat this, and I'm gonna pray and hope that you feel the Spirit here, and you come and ask some good questions, and you come and join us on our Friday meetings to test the software, and come to our meeting on August 7th, where we get the full crew, the full 300 together, to try and save me and any of the hunger strikers who join me from having to go 2 months without eating again. 1 month, okay, manageable. But, 2 months, I can't feel the side of my hand. I got nerve damage a little bit, but it might heal still. I think the doctors sort of misdiagnosed it. They're not taking it seriously. That I almost died on a hunger strike already. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not normal for humans to go past 60 days without food. But yes, I don't want to experience any more pain. But if we do well, CRISPR genetic editing, which you should go look up, CRISPR, CRISPR, you need to look that up, can heal all this. Okay, but that's only if kingdom come happens. And it is, if you choose it. Okay, let me get back to eating. Should I take one more bite? Look, I'll get some jam this time. Let's get some jam and some bean sprouts. Let's see if I can find, ooh, what's this? Oh, tomatoes for my mother's homemade tomato sauce. Homemade tomato sauce, you guys, on here. Can you see that? By the way, you have to cook your tomatoes because tomato skin like that will have lectins in it. So this is like denatured. Look at that. If you're salivating, then you're salivating to vegan food that is nutritious. This has complete proteins in it. Well, maybe not this bite, but close, the whole thing together. And I had my omega-3s to keep my brain healing and my nervous system healing. And these mung beans are freshly sprouted. Fresh. Cheers. Blessings out to those who can't eat tonight. There's 730 million who don't get to enjoy this tonight. I know what that feels like. But I also know what this feels like in their honor. It's got crunchy peanuts. I like my peanut butter crunchy. Natural peanut butter. No preservatives. No icing sugar. No canola oil. If you look at the Kraft and all those brands, it's like not even peanut butter. It is, but they mix it with a bunch of stuff. Oh, the peanuts give it that nice crunch. The wheat, the noodles. Oh, if you need gluten-free, you can get them gluten-free. Oh, organic. Oh, ethical. That's a holy meal right there. Thank you guys for helping to make it holy and blessed. And we'll see you on the next voice recording. I hope this inspires you to live your best life and your best self. There's a great hero within you, and don't let anybody else convince you otherwise. Okay? You can make big change, but try and stay loving and peaceful and compassionate as much as you possibly can, okay? All right. Stay blessed. And until the next video tomorrow, come join me at home, okay? Keep sublating. Okay, peace.